The goal is to improve immersion because it covers more of your line of sight by enclosing around you. In that sense, they are more effective when watching or gaming up close and with larger monitors. They are also increasingly popular for work environments because you aren't distracted by things in your peripheral vision. What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best curved monitors for 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 1. AOC Super Curved Frameless Gaming Monitor. The CQ27G2 is a very affordable super curved gaming monitor from AOC that you can pick up for just. By super curved they mean 1500R, and on a smaller 27 inches, you definitely notice it more than larger and ultra-wide varieties. That does, however, mean you'll need to be up close and personal to get the benefit. The CQ27G2 curved computer monitor has a standard 16:9 2 Kelvin resolution of 2560x1440, making it great for gaming and video. You'll also benefit from great colors. As a smaller display, it is able to cover 120% of the sRGB color gamma, which means a bright and accurate experience. As a VA panel, it also has clear viewing angles, so don't worry if you're not dead on or need to sit away from it for a while. You'll still see the picture fine. While there is no HDR support, gaming is fun, vibrant, and responsive. You get a 144Hz refresh rate for smooth, non-stuttering gameplay when frame rates fluctuate. Plus, it supports AMD's FreeSync, which works with Radeon and NVIDIA cards to prevent screen tearing. In short, you can play fast-paced shooters without blurriness. It also boasts a 1 ms response time, which is as good as it gets. To set things up, you get 2 HDMI ports, a display port, and even an old-school VGA. Meanwhile, the box itself includes HDMI and DisplayPort cables. There's also an audio line out. Setting up is simple enough. You get a regular desktop stand with raise, tilt, and turn. Plus, it's VESA compatible with wall mounts if you need more space on your desk. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey CRG. The CRG9 from Samsung is a powerful curved monitor for gaming that has a 49 inches ultra-wide display size. That means you get an even wider field of view for more immersion while playing. It's simply one of the best large curved monitor options. Nonetheless, Samsung has 27 inches curved monitors and other brands out there as well if you need something smaller. You can get the dreaded black bar effect when watching regular 16:9 display aspect ratio video content. You can, however, view ultra-wide 21:9 cinema-style content without massive letterboxing. This is great since the likes of Netflix are releasing movies and even TV shows in this aspect ratio because it's more cinematic. That debate aside, in terms of gaming, ultra-wide is the pinnacle, especially in beautiful open-world games. It lets you see more of the scenery at once and sucks you straight into the atmosphere. At 49 inches and up close on our desktop, we were blown away by this simple mechanic. What makes things better is it's a high-resolution monitor. You get QHD, or better known as 2 Kelvin. Because it's ultra-wide, you essentially get two 2 Kelvin screens in one. The display resolution is 5120x1440, not 2560x1440. You get a crystal clear picture. Okay, it's not a 4 Kelvin curved display, but that's more relevant for movies. For gaming, 2 Kelvin allows you to get great overall quality without having to sacrifice other graphical settings and overrun your graphics card. The CRG9 also comes with a 120Hz refresh rate, which means on-screen content is fast and smooth. This is what you want for fast-paced games or first-person shooters that need everything as fine-tuned as possible. While 144Hz and even 240Hz are available, the real-world difference is negligible. In most cases, 120Hz gets the job done. We had a blast playing Call of Duty and zooming around the map on Red Dead Redemption 2. There were no issues with the refresh rate. Number 3. AOC Curved Immersive Gaming Monitor. If you're looking for a relatively cheap ultra-wide curved monitor that performs well, the AOC CU34G2X should be high on your list. You get a 34 inches screen with a super curved 1500R frameless VA panel. It delivers an excellent 144Hz refresh rate and just 1 ms input lag, beating some monitors twice and 3 times the price. AOC doesn't go overboard with the gamer aesthetic either. It is, in effect, just a standard-looking monitor with a red stripe at the bottom and on the stand. It also displays in 21:9 aspect ratio, supporting cinematic content without black bars, with a 2 Kelvin resolution of 3440 by 1440. There's no RGB lighting or other fanciness. It just gets the job done. It has all the ports you're likely to need, including an impressive 6 USBs, 2 display ports, and 2 HDMIs. Plus, it can be raised and lowered for optimum eye level, as well as tilted and turned. When it comes to the 1500R curve, it may seem a little overwhelming to begin with, but as soon as you fire up a game, the immersive effect takes hold. It's only when watching movies at a distance, rather than sitting at your desk, that things can look a little bit odd. But for gamers, it's perfect. With its very high refresh rate and low latency, everything runs fast and smooth, even during intense shooters that involve a lot of quick turns and motion. This is aided by AMD FreeSync support, which is effectively the same as NVIDIA's G-Sync. We experienced zero screens tearing across multiple games. Out of the box, the colors, brightness, and contrast look good if slightly undersaturated. We didn't need to get bogged down in the menus to find the mythical sweet spot that plagues many curved computer monitors. It manages 99% of the sRGB and 91% of the DCI-P3 color gamut. Number 4. Alienware 120Hz Ultra-Wide Gaming Monitor. Known for their flashy but functional gaming products, Alienware's AW3420DW model follows a similar pattern. The 2 Kelvin 34 inches curved monitor has an ultra-wide 21:9 aspect ratio. This delivers a native resolution of 3440 by 1440. It supports NVIDIA G-Sync and has programmable RGB lighting. You get these features and many more. Once out of the box, you'll first be struck by the monitor's design. Alienware likes to stand out, and the monitor does so with a white back and stand. It's relatively thin, with a minimal bezel, and all the control buttons are at the back. The latter can become an annoyance if you can't easily see behind your monitor, but it looks good aesthetically. The screen's curvature is less prominent than most, at 1900R. It was difficult for us to tell whether this was objectively better or worse than other degrees of curvature, so don't get hung up on this particular specification. It's definitely an immersive large curved monitor. Before you can access the monitor's numerous ports, you need to pop off the back panel. This will reveal power, 3.5mm audio jack for speakers or headphones, HDMI, display port, 3 USB ports. Alienware lets you do all the usual adjustments to get the curved screen in an ideal position. You can raise and lower, turn from side to side, and tilt back and forth. Of course, it would be remiss not to mention the RGB lighting that so many Alienware products are equipped with. Fortunately, this is not overdone to a level of distraction. You get 3 zones of light, including the bottom bezel, the back of the stand, and the small Alienware logo at the back of the monitor. This can be controlled via software and has specific support for over 145 games. Number 5. Dell VA Ultra Thin Bezel Monitor. Not aimed directly at gamers, but enough features to make the model worthy. This is much lower than a lot of the competition in this class. The S3221QS is a 32 inches high-quality VA panel with a 4 Kelvin resolution of 3840x2160. It's not an ultra-wide curved monitor, so you can play all content in the more entrenched 16:9 aspect ratio, and the picture looks good no matter the angle. Gaming gets the gift of AMD FreeSync technology to prevent stuttering and screen tearing, though gamers are ultimately let down by the low refresh rate of just 60 Hz. That means it's not ideal for any kind of fast-paced game with a lot of movement, particularly first-person shooters. It won't deliver the fastest experience, and you'll get a lot of motion blurriness even though it's a curved monitor in 4 Kelvin. Still, for slower-paced games and for watching video content, nothing beats 4 Kelvin quality. You'll get accurate and vibrant color replication. This covers 99% of the sRGB color spectrum, and 90% DCI-P3 brings more shades and color depth. That being said, HDR performance is poor, barely reaching certification at just 300 nits. This is okay for most movies and does generally improve the way they look on a 32 curved monitor. It looks terrible in games, however, and isn't worth turning on. Not when 4 Kelvin looks so good on its own. In the box, you get an HDMI cable and USB 3.0 cable, while the monitor itself supports 3 USB ports, 2 HDMI ports, a display port, and audio line out. Where the 23221QS stands out from most monitors is it has some pretty good inbuilt speakers. These are 5W stereo from Max Audio, which sounds great if you're sitting on your desktop. We'd still recommend external speakers, however, for a better audio experience if you're sitting further away. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe my channel. If you more information or if you want to know product price, do check of my description box for any kind of problem. Comment below so I can help you further. Life is short, so enjoy every of your life with our cool products, as it's going to make your life much easier. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.